This is a message for someone who's obsessed right now with taking some kind of chance, some type of, possibly feels like a gamble, certainly feels like a leap of faith. And if this message is for you, you are like, you can't stop thinking about this, okay? So it could be relating to any life area, really. But whatever it is something that you feel compelled to do for you, even though there's no certainty attached to it, okay? So whoever this message is for, you seem to have a very established, predictable life. And like things are very monotonous. That's the word. Things are very monotonous and predictable in your life. And you feel like generally speaking, you probably feel like you've done well for yourself, but you're not happy. And because you're not happy, you're constantly fantasizing about things that could make you happy, but you're not sure what that would be. And recently, there's something that has really stood out to you as a possible, like, plot twist that could make everything different for you. That's how you feel, right? So I'm getting many examples like I do now, but I'm just gonna focus on this one I see very clearly, which is someone who's contemplating going into business for themselves, okay? But again, this could be many plot twists that you're contemplating, from a very predictable, monotonous lifestyle to something that feels adventurous. Like, yeah, like going into business for yourself, it feels like you don't have certainty if it'll pan out how you expect. It's a bit rolling the dice. It's a bit of a gamble. Whatever it is not for sure, and it would really require you to risk things and to invest things, like put money down, put effort down. Like, this is a big undertaking, but it's like a gamble, right? So it wouldn't be just switching jobs or moving homes. Maybe you want to like build a new house in the middle of nowhere, or do something innovative in the way maybe you want to build an airship. Like, I don't know, whatever you're thinking of doing, it's like something a little out there for your own perception, okay? Like, you, in your own scheme of things, this might be the most adventurous thing you ever do if you go ahead and do this, okay? Or you've ever done, I should say. Because what I'm getting also is that actually, if you embark on this path, this will not be the most adventurous thing you do. This will just be the beginning of a very adventurous lifestyle, yeah. So what I'm getting here is that if this message is for you, you're at a very important crossroads in your life, because you never quite had like this level of inner steering towards something before, okay? If this message is for you, you've never felt like putting all your chips on the table for something the way you feel about this. And so that alone is really catching your attention, right? Because this is not a passing fancy, I must say. If this message is for you, say you're thinking you need to go into business for yourself, this is a thought you can't let go of, okay? This is something you keep going back to. This is something you keep getting signs about. This is something also that feels almost like the natural step forward for you, as far out as it might sound. But if you think of like the ideal story of your life, like you love this for you, if you had any guarantee that it's gonna work how you expect it to. Now you don't have that guarantee, and what you need to understand, the message I'm getting is that that's part of how you know this is an adventure worth taking, is because you don't know, okay? The reason you are unhappy in your life, I'm getting, if this message is for you, again, I say that all the time because these are very specific messages and they won't resonate with everybody. I think that's obvious, But, you know, that's why I keep repeating that if this message is for you, right? So we don't lose sight of that. And the moment you don't resonate with it, you know, you can just either click away or just listen to it without taking it to heart, right? Because this is, again, very specific messages for very specific, I guess, collectives. But anyway, what I'm getting here is that this person that I'm talking to, whoever I'm talking to, the reason you're depressed, even though you've done well for yourself and achieved a lot of your goals, is because there's no sense of adventure in your life. And you crave that, and that's important to you. You might be a self-made person, is what I'm getting. So, like, it took you work and trials and tribulations to get to where you're at. But again, you're established now. You've been established for a while. So maybe you're bored. This might be something you're aware of, that you're bored. And maybe you're finding yourself engaging in not so great activities. So, for example, what I'm getting very specifically for this, surprisingly to me, because I don't usually think of these things, but I'm getting something about you might have been gambling more because you want that. You want to take a gamble, okay? But the gamble you want to really take, it's not like bets. It's more so you want to bet on you. You want to bet on your dreams, and you want to live a life where you are taking a bet on yourself and on your dreams, and you are taking a gamble on an adventure of a lifetime. See, that's what you really are craving. So that's why you like gambling. Whoever I'm talking to likes gambling. Maybe you like going to the casino, those things, but you flew blind in your life. Well, this is why you like that. It's because you want that excitement. You want that uncertainty, actually, okay? You want that. You need that. But it's like reason has taken over your life. Maybe you're like a millennial who's like adulting. You know, or I mean, it could be any generation. Maybe you're a boomer who's like, you know, like, I'm retired. Can I just live one more adventure? Yes, you can. You can live however many adventures you have in you, but you have to give yourself that chance. You have to bet on you. So this whole message is, I guess, to encourage you to bet on yourself, okay? Because even if there are losses, you lose money when you go to the casino. I'm sure. I've never gone. I've never done it. Never in my life gambled ever. I mean, I used to play poker in a social club, and there was some lentils being thrown around. But I mean, like, there's not really, I've never experienced that, so I don't really know. I've observed people who do that, and I see a bit the energies about it, and I don't feel like this is a general message for general gamblers, but this is a message for someone who does enjoy that. And this is one of your clues that this message is for you, because this is kind of, yeah, like, you have to look at the full picture of the whole message I'm telling you to see if it resonates for you. But if that's the case, yeah, you're craving betting on yourself and taking the gamble on yourself and on your dreams. And if you go for it, even if there are losses, so that's where we were getting at, even if there are losses, like there might be if you decide to go, you know, in a 3-day casino gamble about, I'm guessing there are possible losses if you do that. But you probably rationalize it as it was worth the experience or something, right? Like, it will be like that. Like, whatever you embark on, even if it doesn't go exactly to plan, even if it doesn't turn out exactly as the greatest success you're picturing, you will still cherish having this experience and living a life of adventure in which you're betting on yourself. But besides that, it is very, very possible you will succeed at what you're doing. What I'm getting is that if this message is for you, you're actually very much in alignment with this. And this is why you keep getting signs. And this is why you feel so passionate about it. And so actually you have huge chances of success if you take this bet on you. So hopefully that was helpful.